there's a marionette attached to their wrists, and it's just pulling the wrists out. And it's just...
Okay. I think Naya thinks it's funny too. I'm not the only...
Tell me it's inaccurate. Tell me it's inaccurate.
Oh my god. Oh, you're so goofy. Okay. I get started here.
I mean, it's better than me. I have no idea what to do with my arms when I'm dancing. So.
You keep them at your sides. That's what you do. Right.
You're getting pre-show. Exactly, Naya. Exactly.
All right.
I'm working through some of my morning goofiness.
It feels kind of early to me. I don't know what it is. Like today feels it's a weird day. I think it's because of the snow. I'm like just thrown off whenever the weather changes. Yeah. I mean, some of it melted off, so we are like we're doing better with it. But now it's all like iced over. You know what I mean? Or not iced, but it's like
slush.
It's slush. Yeah, and it's real slippery, and it's like hopefully. So I kept saying it ever since it snowed. Somebody's gonna get stuck in our driveway, and then sure enough, on Sunday, it was like. I heard somebody knocking at the door, and I'm like, that is not the mail person because, like, it's Sunday. They shouldn't even be here. And then I was like, what is going on? And then I see a car in our driveway, and I'm like, why is that person parked there? I had to go get Nord out of bed and be like, could you go check to see what's going on? Because I don't want to go talk to this person because I don't know what's happening. Nord goes out there. Apparently, it was a pizza delivery driver got to the wrong address and got stuck in our driveway.
Yeah.
And so, like, actually, they got the right number on the address, but the wrong street. And so it was just like, did I not say someone was going to get stuck in our driveway with the snow?
I had continuously responded to her with, like, what's somebody going to be doing here, though? She was right. Somebody would get lost. You were right. You were right. You're always right. Anyways, Naya is bragging about being a future person. 9 p.m. here. Hey, not all of us live in the future, Naya. Check your privilege.
I think it's pretty cool to be a future person.
It is pretty cool to be living in the future. I think that's awesome.
Nora told me some information the other day about Sweden, and I was like, oh my God, we're moving to Sweden. And then I was serious. I was like totally serious. I was like, we're going to go to Sweden.
She got an app for learning Swedish. Yeah. She was jumping on that.
I was like, we're going to Sweden. And then Nord's like, calm down. Like, let's just wait and see. Like, let's like make sure that maybe you want to have a job before you go. And like, we're doing economically okay right now. Like, I don't think it's a good idea for us to just go to. I'm like, whatever. We go in a year and a half, maybe. We just go. But
you were like, shut up and take my passport.
Like, we always thought that to get to Sweden, you had to have like a 4-year college degree. Yeah. Apparently, that is not the case. And I was like, what? Okay, we're moving. We're going to Sweden. I've been wanting to get out of the United States, but Nord calmed me down. I was serious too.
You were very serious. Well, here's the thing. We honestly gotta wait and see how this pandemic continues to pan out, because that's...
Yeah, I don't want to do it in the middle of the pandemic. That's true.
Dampener on the situation. And I would like to have some... I don't want to be a person that goes to a...
And you don't want to not contribbe.
Exactly. And I also want to understand the language. I don't want to be one of those.
I mean, I get that, but I can learn as I go. Like, I'll be like, Sweden, you're my new country. Like
it was pretty cool seeing that 80% speak English.
Sweden does sound pretty chill. Yeah, like there's like some things that they have there that we don't have here in the States, and I'm just like
first world country.
And I didn't know
education, healthcare, freaking caring for their elders.
I could go to college there and not have okay. So I went to college here, and it took me forever to pay off my student loans. But it was like I didn't get like a 4-year degree, and it didn't really do it didn't do anything for me. And
they're referred to as diploma mills here, and basically they give you a diploma, but it's not useful for anything. Like, you're not going to get a job with it.
And then I heard like Sweden, you can actually get like a decent education there, and I didn't want, since I just right before we bought our place here in the States, I had to pay off my student loan, or you can't buy a home if you can't get a loan and buy a home here in the States if you want to do that, if you have like a
outstanding debt.
Yeah, outstanding debt on your student loan. And I did. But we were able to pay it off. Thankfully, it wasn't like too much that we couldn't pay it off. So we got it paid off, and I just don't want to go back to school and like get more
the value of what you gained out of it, but it wasn't extreme like a lot of these people.
I don't want to go back into debt. I don't want to go back into debt just to and go back to school. But that's why another reason I kind of want to go back. I want to go to Sweden, because it's like maybe I can actually get like a decent education there.
Well, it's also pretty depressing because like I think the recent stats were like 55%. I'm gonna try to peak it up and not be so negative right after this, but like 55% of U.S. citizens that have recently graduated can't get a job.
Yeah,
that's with a a good 4-year degree. That's not with like underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
Which I'm not bashing underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
You won't believe how many times that's pulled me out of a bind.
But Nord talked me out of it. I'll wait until like maybe if I can get make sure I can get a job or whatever.
I didn't talk you out of it. I just talked you into taking it slow.
Taking it slow. I'm taking it slow.
Our kid isn't 18 yet, too.
That's true. We're gonna wait until our kid's like 18, but he's almost there. Like, I wasn't meaning like I'd move next month or something like that.
She says that. She says it.
But we're actually doing okay. It's just I was like I don't know, like the fact that I could get an education there kind of like made me excited.
If you notice a delay between her and me on the stream, it's because she already moved to Sweden.
Bye, Nord. I'm going to Sweden.
And we're still doing the stream together. But she would be in the future.
I would be in the future.
Like you, Naya.
Yummy, hello.
Hey, Yummy.
Hazzie is moving next week. I'm out. Peace, suckers. Have a good time, Hazzie. We'll take care of Nord for you.
Yeah, she runs out burning the American flag on the way.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
okay. I should
right.
I'm not gonna go into like the political things either, but like I was given this piece of information about how to become a citizen in Sweden, and I was like, oh my fucking god, really?
I had a good long talk with one of the developers that we've been working with, and so yeah, it was.
I'm just, maybe one day I will go there, and I'm gonna go back to school and actually get a real education, because I did not get a very good education here. Like, I am not gonna lie.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I got a good education. I talk with words and good.
Hey, you're both wearing space shirts. Yes, we are wearing space shirts.
Yes.
There's a reason for that.
It's like English is my first language. Anyways, yes, mine's Star Wars oriented, but it's a space shirt.
Mine's just a bunch of planets out in the galaxy.
Because we're gonna be doing
a space game. We're gonna be astronauts today. So
we're taking our Clumsy and we're bringing it to space.
I make no promises, but we're definitely going to be doing esports with this game. 100%.
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
I know it. Okay, so today we are going to be playing Heavenly Bodies, which is like a physics space game. And so I know we're going to esports it, y'all. Like, this is probably going to be our new thing. So expect to see us soon.
It's gonna be pro moves.
I know it's going to happen.
Be weird body parts ending up in strange places at all. Constantly.
But that's our IGC showcase for today. It's this really adorable little funny game. I hope y'all like it. I can't wait to showcase it for you. Actually, I should probably bring up the trailer for it, but I'll do that. We're gonna do intros really quick. So I'm Hazziesof, as always. To the left is my amazing partner Nord, aka Nordicmonkey. Say hello to the stream, Nord.
In the future, she can say to the west because she'll be in Sweden. I'll be in the US. To the west is Nordicmonkey. Anyways, yes. Hi, I'm Nordicmonkey McNerd.
If I go to Sweden, I'll be like, I evolved. And today is stream number.
I am more Neanderthal than you.
409.
So.
You are actually.
I'm very high percentage Neanderthal.
Today is.
You should see me in caves.
Stream number 409.
I can paint with the best of them.
Oh my god. And before we jump into the game Heavenly Bodies, we are going to do our Geeky Talk segment where we geek out for about half an hour to an hour about other games and whatever else we're interested in with y'all folks out in the chat. Yami said, fortunately, there is plenty of space to avoid the catastrophic Clumsy side effects.
Well, I'm pretty sure this takes place inside of space stations and maybe on the very shortly out or just barely on the outside.
We've only played the tiniest bit of it, so
I think clumsiness might shine on through. I bring a lot of it.
Nah.
I bring a space-sized portion.
No, I don't believe that. You're clumsy? No way.
And she hears me like bonking around every time I have to get up in the middle of the night. What was that? Don't worry about it. I'll clean it up in the morning.
I don't know how many times you wake up in the morning and I'm like, Nord, are you okay? And you're like, why'd you ask me? Like, I just heard stuff falling and things like running into things.
Hey. I've learned to adapt to collisions. I don't even avoid them anymore.
Okay.
Once you grow numb, they don't bother you.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is before we jump into the game, we'll like watch a trailer so y'all can see the trailer. But today we have actually have a few things to kind of talk about.
Yay!
There's a winter teaser number 5 on Paradox for CK3, which we're really excited to be playing. So me and Nord have been talking about this because I'm gonna have a lot of gaming coming up, and I was like, I don't know if I want to put all of it on this channel because I have a certain schedule with this channel and I don't want to mess with stuff. So we will probably be doing impromptu streams over on Nord's Twitch channel, I guess.
Hey, PCB. Nightbot's very sensitive, but thank you for the emotes. it'll untime you out in a second.
I'm sorry if Nightbot got you.
Yes, Nord has his own channel. We've used it previously for when we wanted to stream games that did not stream very well because. Since we're working with developers, we want to make sure to offer them the best bang for their buck, even though they're paying nothing.
I don't want to
we want to make sure that they have a pretty good outreach.
Yeah.
And so we've been using Hazzie's channel for that. And then mine's just been effing around.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually have my whole own intro where I talk about how I'm the second most mediocre. Second, because I'm not the best at anything.
But it's really gonna be super laid back over on Nord's channel, and it's probably gonna be more like we're streaming from my PC over to his is probably what's gonna be happening. And there's not gonna be face cams. It's gonna be really super laid back. We want to because we have Lost Ark coming out, and I'm probably gonna no life that
face
stuff.
Cam? No. No. When it gets to Halloween, I'm gonna make sure to show this off.
but I'm gonna know life in
by
Lost Ark when it comes out. But see, the thing is Lost Ark and CK3 Royal Court DLC come out at the same day, so there's probably gonna be a lot of no lifing happening over on Nord's channel. So we'll still be doing our normal streams over here, and then stuff like that. We're thinking we're just gonna go stream it over on Nord's channel, because we've talked about this. We've wanted to stream it, but we're just we don't it feels like you have to be more on when you have the camera on and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to be doing.
Also, there's some games that just nobody responds to them.
Yeah,
but we still want to play them. And so typically we've done that to YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're getting away from the point. Let's move towards the future in the land the land of the Naya.
The land of the Naya. Okay, so we've got winter teaser number 5 here with Mendicant Mystics Making a Mess. This is some more stuff that's going to be coming out to the Royal Court DLC in CK3, which I'm actually like super excited about it. So you can have like the Mystic line of traits, and they're going to give you additional bonuses and all this other cool stuff. So I guess what ends up happening is you'll get to see like certain events happen, like this Mystic's Mind, all that kind of cool stuff. Do you want to talk about it?
They're going to speak from the visions and things like that they have. So it was really interesting in Crusader Kings 2. There was a Monks and Mystics expansion, I believe. Anyways, it added a lot of like semi-supernatural things, including the ability to become immortal. You weren't like unkillable immortal, but you didn't die from natural causes.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think that they're going pure like arcadey to that extent, but they are bringing in the fact that like during this period in time, it was not a scientific like we need evidence for this. No, it was people could portray various things in a more mystic way. So
it's cool. Like, so this one it's a rare enough for me to get a chance for a quiet meal without sycophants or matter of state interrupting, but tonight I've managed it. A nice calm dinner and a chance to rest my social muscles. Within seconds, the door bursts off its hinges with a tragic inevitability, and a shaman barges into the room. He carries gnarled walking sticks, still covered in splinters from battering down the door in a single swing. Noble High Chieftain, I come with an offer. For a small stipend, I, Chayan, will share knowledge of our people's ancient ways with the children of your court. So it's pretty cool. And so like it looks like it's going to give you quite a bit of added stress is what it's saying here down below with the options. So the options that you get to have is, of course, Noble Shaman, please put the beating stick down. Isn't this a little much for Tengri's work? And be gone, beggar. I'm trying to eat my dinner. So that's kind of cool that you kind of have like these things happening in the Royal Court. Like I said, it's becoming more and more clear that this is going to be lots of RPG.
The other sides of it though, like one of them is what if you're the mystic yourself, and so see, two of the options actually reduce your stress. And then,
that's nice.
And then another one is if it's a less crude person,
like on the mystic speech. The third one, who let this vagabond into my home? Guards, help. This one actually, like, reduces it. So that would be, like, if you're not a mystic, though.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the one right below that.
Okay, let's see. Mystic's Bargain. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you get two options to reduce stress. That's nice. Okay, that's cool. Find your words compelling.
Oh, that's funny. Do you see your god, how many levies has he got?
Under this
reference.
One?
Yeah, that's a reference to a Stalin quote. Because somebody was discussing the Pope with him, and he said, the Pope, how many divisions does he got?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know the history behind it. Well, I'm glad you do. That's cool.
That's funny. PCB, I never use it. Well, under the veterans tag and disabled veterans tag, we get spammed a ton with various very insulting things about rates of PTSD and self-harm and the S word.
We've been this is like we just started using Nightbot for like what is it called? Repetitive stuff. So if it repeats a certain amount of times, I think it's supposed to be 20. That's why I don't know how many. I don't think that 20. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why it did that. But
we can go back and make adjustments. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. But yeah, there's a lot of people responding to the veterans tag very negatively. So that's one of the reasons we do it.
Yeah. So I got rid of the repetitive stuff, so that way if somebody comes in and spam stuff, it kind of it like times them out. Yeah. And that gives us time to ban somebody if they need to be banned. So yeah. Okay. And then we got a Mystic Service. So almost uncharacteristically for his profession, Terrently has waited patiently in an antechamber till I could give him an audience. The priest seems nervous when I enter, but launches into a hasty speech the second I arrive regardless. My lord, I have been a mendicant for some time now. Let me do this part.
Okay. My lord, I've been a mendicant for some time now.
He wants to
and
act.
Though it's God's work, it is taxing for mind and body, as it is nourishing for the soul. If you would have me, I would hang up my wanderer's staff and serve you at court as best as I am able. Will you take me in? And then you get the choices. I can certainly use a man of your talents, or look at that, smelling like that, and you want to live here.
I think that's pretty cool that they didn't have something like this before.
No,
that
they
I can
didn't,
think
and
of.
it looks like it's going to affect the education of the youth in your court.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I see this down at the bottom. This is, will you teach me to be better? Looks like you can get attributes, or whatever added.
It looks like
points.
they're losing arbitrary and gaining. Which one is that? Just.
It's just.
They're
okay.
losing arbitrary and gaining just. So that's really cool too.
I can't remember what isn't arbitrary kind of negative.
Arbitrary is kind of negative, yes.
Yeah.
And just is typically pretty good, although you have some
There's
additional
a little
stress.
bit of negativity to just, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool that they're.
It's okay. It's okay, Naya. It's drama does well online, and
ain't that the truth?
So
it's sad, but
sometimes
it's true.
people will target things with very dramatic words.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So I brought this article up because I just wanted to be reminded to let y'all know. Guess what? Eratus is free on GOG.
I was just talking about that.
It's so funny because we bring up Eratus quite. We haven't played it on stream. But the reason it gets brought up on stream when we're talking about is Nord, no-lifed Eratus a couple months back, and really enjoyed this game. But it is free right now on GOG if you're interested. If you like Darkest...
I told you I was going to try it. And then 16, 17 hours later, I got off the computer and I completed the game on one of the modes. One of the modes.
Yep. It is, if you like Darkest Dungeon, this is very similar to Darkest Dungeon, except for you're not like the quote-unquote good guys, because in Darkest Dungeon, I don't feel like you're necessarily the good guys there either. But this is like you are actually the necromancer, and you have the...
you're controlling the forces of the undead.
Yeah, the undead fighting against the living, and so you are the quote-unquote bad guys in this game. It's very similar to Darkest Dungeon. The artwork style is a little bit different from Darkest Dungeon.
It reminds me a bit of Disciples, some of the early Disciples games.
Oh, really?
But the combat style with your group of up to 4 with their group of up to 4, fighting against one another. It's turn based, all that sort of stuff. It's good fun. I love it. I honestly really like the game.
So if y'all don't have Eratus, you can get it for free now on GOG, and I'd suggest checking it out. I have not played it yet, but I really do like Darkest Dungeon. So this is a game that I've been wanting to get to. So if you do like Darkest Dungeon, this is a good game. And also, I have to say, I don't know if this is true, but I have read that it's a little bit less punishing, would you say, than Darkest Dungeon? I have read that it is.
So...
Because Darkest Dungeon is real punishing.
As you kill the enemies, you can you gain chunks of body parts from them and stuff, and you can use those for making your own your own undead. So you can craft whatever out of the blue. Plus, you can pick up things for leveling your people. So if you lose somebody that's high level, you can theoretically rebuild them if you've been saving up.
Okay, but so it's not. So it sounds like it's a little bit less punishing in that way.
It can be.
Yeah. Okay, and then another couple of free games I wanted to let y'all know. So on Prime Gaming, actually Thorn had brought this to my attention. Total War Warhammer. I'm reading it from Total War Warhammer is free with Prime Gaming if you have it. And also Jedi Fallen Order. We have played Jedi Fallen Order on stream. I enjoyed it for the most part, but the Metrovania part where you kind of have to backtrack a lot. I'm not. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of not a huge fan of those type of games, because I don't enjoy backtracking. There's no fast travel in Jedi Fallen Order, and I'm not a big fan of the map. But other than that, I feel like it's a good game, and especially if you can get it for free, I would totally take the chance. It's a good story. I remember loving the story when we did it, and I was like, wow, this is just such a good story. It made me kind of fall back into love with Star Wars, because I kind of felt a little fatigued by Star Wars, and I felt like some of the story, I feel like all the stories had been done. But Jedi Fallen Order did a really good job with its story. I really liked the main character and the droid that he has with him. It was a really good game.
Geez, spoilers.
Total War
kidding.
Warhammer, though, I can't really tell you much about because I started on it. We have not streamed it yet.
I can tell you a lot about it.
It is on the list of streaming for this year because of Total War Warhammer 3 is going to be out. So we probably are going to be streaming this, whether it's going to be on the main channel here or whether it's going to be over on Nord's as an impromptu kind of thing. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Nord's really, really wanting to play Total War Warhammer 3. So
I'm a big fan of 1 and 2. They're not traditional like sequels or whatever. Like they all work together.
Yeah.
They're not so much separate games as they are almost expansions for one another.
Yeah.
But they don't really do expansions anymore. Everything's called DLC and whatever now. So that's why they kind of broke it up like this. If anybody's played StarCraft 2 and the following games in that line, it's the same sort of thing. Like they called it another one, but it was really just additions.
Yeah.
Anyways, fantastic. I played as the dwarves first because I'm a dwarf, and
I had been told.
It.
Okay, I watched something on YouTube that said like don't start out as the dwarves because every other race will feel like nerfed compared to the dwarves.
They've made balance changes since.
Oh, they've made balance changes. Okay, that's
it used
good
to be
know.
that the dwarves didn't have to worry about magic at all.
Okay.
Now they do have some stuff.
Okay, well that's cool.
Anyways.
Okay, so you would say you think it's okay to start out as the dwarves?
It's okay to start out as the dwarves. But for you, I really see you as
I want to be high elf.
Exactly.
I like the high elves and that lore.
You're
so.
bright, shiny, amazing.
I like the tall, pretty elves. They're like really pretty. I don't know.
She played an archmage in
Warhammer Online. Yeah. I adored my archmage.
Yes.
Okay, I've got some exciting news, but I haven't. So I added this to the list of things I got to play now. But apparently, it looks like they're talking about. Remember Ghost of a Tale?
Yes.
So I have Ghost of a Tale. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna stream this year because of this. But apparently they're talking about getting a sequel to the game. Like apparently the creators on Twitter had said something about it. So it seems like there might be a sequel in the works.
I'm sure you'll be able to fit it in, in the month of December.
Yeah, something like that. But so I'm thinking we will play Ghost because I've had it for a while. It's really cute. I don't know. I just haven't got around to playing it. I've had it for like a couple of years now. Since before I was even streaming, I just haven't played it. So knowing that there might be a sequel coming, it kind of puts some fire under my butt a little bit to hurry up and play the story. It's really cute. It's like about this adorable mouse, and there's like some stealth mechanics in it, and so like I think we're gonna bring this to stream.
It reminded you of those books that you had read, right?
The Redwall books. Yeah, that's why I wanted it. I was like, oh, it's like Redwall,
You're gonna play
I know
Redwall.
There's like an actual Redwall game, but I don't think it was what I was hoping for because I was hoping for like more of action oriented,
and it wasn't.
It wasn't. So it looks interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at the Redwall games eventually.
Hazzie's playing with her new present constantly underneath her desk right now.
I am? Oh, yeah. It's just a footrest. I'm not playing with it. It's nice because I can move my feet on it and stuff. Oh my God.
It's actually really nice because she's
you love Redwall. Oh my God, I loved the books. How
am I not surprised, Naya?
I adore Redwall. I think those were great books. I've been wanting to reread them, and I'm trying to get through what is it called? Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time stuff, so that I can get to watching Wheel of Time because I haven't.
You want to do the books before?
Yeah, I want to do the books before. Okay, so we're moving on.
Anyways, these footrests are fantastic. I typically have an issue with like my leg jumping around, but yeah, it's been nice.
I'm gonna show this on. Let's show the trailer for it because maybe not everybody knows about this game. I have this game, and so I'm thinking that we should go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks adorable. I have I think I pre-bought this game before it was actually released.
I think that's correct.
So it's so cute. It also kind of reminds me of, do you remember Secret of the Nim?
The Secret of Nim?
Yeah, The Secret of Nim, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's right in that same area.
This looks so adorable. Anyways, I think we'll play that. We're gonna go ahead and play this on stream. There's no reason for me not to play it. I think you had asked me, are you gonna play this game? And I was like, I don't know. Like I put it off for a lot of years, so. Anyways, on the Twitter, they had showed, I think it was a picture that the graphics looked a lot better than what they look like in here. Although graphics look pretty good in here to me, but they looked upgraded from what they have in A Ghost of a Tale.
Yeah, no, I think they have improved them since then. I mean, it's been out for a while now.
Yeah.
It still looks fantastic, though, in my opinion.
I read so many of those books. They had a lot of books. I don't think I read all of the books, but I read quite a bit of the books. It was really good. I love the rabbits. The rabbits are really cool. Okay, I don't like the spiders.
We're always complaining about having to kill puppies in games, but you never hear her complain about having to remove spiders and take their lives. Like, they got it coming. They got it coming.
If they're near me, then they have it coming. Like, if a spider is outside and away from me, they're fine. Like, I'm okay with spiders in the world, but otherwise they should like leave me be.
Yeah, Hazzie's like, you can go in the shop and get stuff. You can go in the garage and get stuff.
Yeah.
Because those are allowed places for the spiders.
Okay, so we got a new progress update, which is really cool, from Concerned Ape, which is the creator of Stardew, which I have been kind of, so I'm not a huge Stardew fan. Like, it's okay. I think Nord, you recently were asking me to play Stardew with you, weren't you?
Yeah, because they added I
couldn't get you to play.
Yeah, okay, so she got me to play it back in the day, and I was like, this is freaking boring. And honestly, I felt like it needed some combat and stuff, and then they've added that since then.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, I have been keeping an eye out on Haunted Chocolatier. And they hadn't posted anything since October. That was the last time they posted something. But they did put up some screenshots that I thought that I would just show online. So I thought these were really cute. They
didn't give that guy red hair.
They didn't explain much about it, like, because the Concerned Ape doesn't like to put out too much information about what's going on. So that's another reason why it's like that.
Hazzie doesn't know, but this is my side project that I've been working on. Nordicmonkey, Concerned Ape. Okay. Look at the character I created. I to make it not look like me, I changed it from red to brown. I'm kidding completely. I would not take credit for somebody else's work.
It kind of does look similar to you, I guess. Not quite, but kind of. And like the second screenshot down here looks like it's like a laboratory kind of thing, but it's really adorable because there are ghosts, like ghost lab assistants, if you look closely, and they have like goggles on. It's so adorable, and one of them looks like they're holding like a jar. It's really cute, and it's just, I'm like really excited because I'm just like, yeah, that's what we need. I mean, it's Haunted Chocolatier, you know. So yeah, I'm like really excited about this game in particular because it looks
you're
really
gonna get
cute.
Spoopy chocolate.
Yeah, spoopy chocolate.
That's like your thing.
That's
right
my
there.
thing.
That's right up your alley.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, y'all. So, and then one other thing was they put out a dev diary for Expeditions Rome. This is a game that I have been keeping an eye on. It's already been released, but I have not played it yet. So I'm just kind of like looking at the information as I go. Eventually we will play it. I don't know if it's going to be this year, to be honest. But I did put the link on because it's a pretty long dev diary, but it's interesting. It's an interesting read. So I put the link on Discord, and I always take Geeky Talk and cut it and put it up on YouTube. So when it is eventually on YouTube, the link will be under the descriptions as well. It's a really interesting piece. If you like to read like the dev diaries about certain games and how they're doing stuff, I felt like this was a good one to read.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I think we are about ready to jump into Heavenly Bodies.
Sounds good.
Let's watch a trailer and then we'll get started. Space! The final frontier. So
It's gonna be a lot of that.
That's what I don't even know if we're gonna be that graceful. We'll see. So this is the game that we're gonna be playing, Heavenly Bodies. It's a very small team that created it, but it looks really gorgeous. I really like the music. I'm excited to get in and try to do this with Nord. Like I said, we're gonna be esports in this, Nord. Nothing but professionalism, Nord. Professional gamerism. And you can play this single player and cooperative, but honestly, I think it's probably the most fun playing it cooperatively. But yeah, I'm excited to get in. And they don't just have for Steam. You can get it for PS5, PS4 as well, y'all.
And as a result of it being, what is it? You're able to invite me?
Yeah, it has, what is it? Remote play together. So, like, if you buy the game and you have a friend that you want to play with, you can invite them remotely and play Heavenly Bodies with them, which is really nice. So they don't have to necessarily have the game to play. I guess the downside is, I guess when you do remote play, the other person that doesn't have it doesn't get, like, the achievements for it. But still, you get the opportunity to play, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's always fun.
So I'm the one with, so thank you to Indie Game Collective for providing the code to us. And yes. I'm the one that has the game on my Steam.
And to 2 Point Interactive for working with the Indie Game Collective to provide the key for this.
Yes. So I need to send Nord a quick invite, y'all, and then we will jump into the game. Also, you should play with a controller if you play this game. I don't think it works very well, and I don't think they created it with the keyboard in mind. I'm not sure. I think you can do some of the stuff with keyboard, but it feels better with controller. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat, because I couldn't do the keyboard. I had to do a controller for this one.
I think because you have to move arms separately in a wide range of motions. I think yeah, it's gonna be very useful for controller.
Okay,
I'm gonna drop it in my eyes. I gotta hydrate.
Okay. I'm usually always like, could you do that before stream? But that's okay. All right. Nord's gonna have to. Actually, I'm gonna have to invite. So let me bring this up on my. Okay, so we'll bring this up, and then I need to invite Nord.
Sorry about that. As a part of one of my conditions, I get chronically dry eyes.
Is it not showing? There it is. Like, it didn't look like it was showing up. It's showing up now. Okay, I need to invite you.